And before I never listened to old people. It's like, hey, fucking boomers, why they're trying to teach me or something. I was that cocky when I heard the name like Mask Castle. My first answer was like, who they are. So one thing I learned is like I have to keep my ego.
Victorious together as Team Liquid are your North American LCS Spring Split champions.
So obviously you went to Korean military and you came back from military, which is a very difficult thing to sort of stop your career, go do military service, and then come
Hmm.
back, hit rank 1 in Korean like challenger,
Yeah,
which is like
yeah.
already really hard to do. And then you get a job on Immortals again, surprisingly. But this time you're joined with Castle and Mask, who are two rookies that are Korean, and you don't really have Korean coaching staff. And that sort of puts a lot of emphasis on you being able to take those two rookies and help them sort of develop into the players that can be carries because, obviously top and mid are very, very important roles. And so tell me a little bit about your decision of joining Immortals, knowing that it's not a roster that a lot of people have a lot of high hopes for. Like a lot of people think that Immortals will be last or seventh. So tell me a little bit about your decision joining Immortals.
Mm, I think first of all, when I was in like Korean military, it's like, I have to, think about my next, step, like what should I do? And I kind of figure out it's like I just want to play on stage. So I have like really big passion towards like playing on stage. So, I play hard and then get rank one, and then, IMT was the first team that approached to me like, you know, earlier than any other teams. So yeah, I decided to join IMT because it feels like IMT just want me. When I talk with other teams, it's like they're like, oh, we want, tier A, tier S, like, this support, and then oh, they already joined other team. Okay, next maybe Olleh, that feels is like really different. So okay, I think IMT I should go. Even my mom said just join a team like that. It's not like, even though some other team say they're gonna pay you more, it's like just join a team which like really wants you. So I decide. And you know, it's like when you asked me about the Mask and Castle, I think this time is kind of same as 2017. I'm the flame position. 2017, my position was kind of Castle and Mask. Even though I play, in Brazil and Taiwan, I didn't have like that much like reputation on major league. So it's like I'm kind of same shoes as a flame side. It's like, okay, I'm the veteran on this team, and then my job is like, you know, just make sure that they can play with their potential. So, it's like, of course, like on the paper, you wanna, play with like someone who already like play well on stage, like that kind of like guarantee they're gonna play well. But when I heard the name like Mask Castle, my first answer was like, who they are? Like because
Oh,
in military, I didn't have time to watch,
yeah.
second league or whatever. Like I didn't know their name at all. So, but IMT, the management saying like, oh, they research a lot and they have an interview with them, and then they say, it's a really good feeling having them on our team. So yeah, like I have nothing to say because I didn't research or I didn't do anything. So my position is just like I do my job and then I just trust my team decision. So I think what I can do for, Kessler and Musk is like, sometimes I can translate them, translate their words like in better way. And also like out of the League of Legends, I should kind of help them like how to be happy, how to control yourself because, sometimes you come to NA and they're like, what the fuck this like, solo queue situation, like I'm learning nothing and then blah blah blah. Like of course, you play Korea solo queue like, challenger game, you meet like all the like best players and then now you jump into any server, it's like some random one trick and then just like the macro sometimes doesn't make sense and then why this guy doing that. But that time, if uh I had kind of same experience, it's like when someone like doing wrong thing, if you just like try to, like kind of saying some bad words or whatever, it's not good. So what you can do is like you just keep your own thing, just and then try to win with the, you know, different culture, different like play style. I think that's a better way to approach. So I mean, like when I come to USA today, it's like I was with Mask, so we were talking like,
Oh,
kind of like 6 hours, something like that. So, I mean, he asked me like things about NA life, and I told them with my experience. So, yeah, I mean, like my job is like I just tell them with my experience. It's not like I'm trying to teaching them something new.
I see. Obviously, you're the hyung in the relationship,
Mm,
and I don't know if you like paid attention at all to North America last year, but Vikla and Prince they came to FlyQuest with Impact. So you had the same situation where they're like Impact as the Hyung, and then you have
mm,
Prince and Vikla who are like more established than obviously Castle and Mask because I mean Prince everyone knew was amazing and Vikla won Rookie of the Split, so they were like obviously really good, and they came here and they brought a Korean coach and they really tried to integrate them. And over the course of the year, it seemed like Prince was less comfortable and Vikla got benched at some point. Like he was playing really really bad after like having a very strong summer split. Like spring, summer they didn't even make playoffs. They were like ninth place. Um, and so my worry for IMT is the same thing. Like if Castle and Mask turn out to be the next Zeus and Chovy, like maybe they don't become Zeus and Chovy level. Maybe they crash and burn because they don't have the structure. They don't have sort of enough leadership. Like obviously you're going to be there and you're going to try to help them, um, but they're rookies. They're young, and so many things can go wrong. And trying to have a team work in this sort of environment where everything is changing all of a sudden, and if you don't really have enough structure around, it could really hurt their careers. For example, Ruby came here, um, and he didn't have good showing. Like his first three games weren't good, and he just got benched. Right? Maybe that's a concern for. Obviously, that was a different situation, but it happens where you might import someone, and it's his first time showing, and he just doesn't do well. And so there's a big worry, especially with players like Licorice, Revenge, like a bunch of like Someday. If you want to go Korean, maybe you get Someday, someone who's more stable. So my worry with this roster is even if there's a lot of talent on it, like Armeo obviously is a veteran. You have Tactical who is playing very well. You're obviously a mechanical beast. You got rank one. Actually, funny thing is, Joey, the support that ended up playing for IMT, for Team Liquid in 2018 MSI, he's your
mm-hmm.
coach now,
Yeah.
uh, which is a funny change of events. But my worry is that there's not enough structure for the team to succeed, even if you have really good players. So I don't know how much you can talk to that, but like, what are sort of your expectations of how a team can function with, I guess you guys have four Koreans in Armeo.
Mm. Um, I think, when I think about FlyQuest, it's like it kind of remind me of 2017 summer finals, for like IMT versus TSM. That time, I was rank one, and then that time Biofrost like master tier, and then even in laning page, I felt really like really feel free, like I can do whatever. Like I was that much like confidence, but meanwhile, I was also cocky. I can admit that I'm rank one. Like I'm beating everyone. Like who gonna stop me? Something like that. But that actually kills teamwork. And I think I don't know. I didn't talk to Flycast people, but with my experience, I'll be like, I was like rookie of the year in SK. I was shooting on like SK player, and in NA, of course, they have like not big names on there, like so I can shooting on NA people, whatever. I could be that cocky if I were him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know his side, but with my experience, I would be like, yeah, I can shit on NA, and I'm gonna win everything. I'm gonna make money. That's free life. But I think um you know people kind of like underestimate like any players, any teams, but when actually like any players go to Korea and then they play solo queue, like individually they get challenger.
Mhm.
So it's not like when if any player go to Korea and then they are like stuck in Grandmaster and then never get challenger, of course you come to NA, you're gonna shitting on everyone. If you're a Korean challenger, right? But NA players actually they're not that bad as what people think. It's like I I think this year I play with Tomo in Korea solo queue, and then he was like really good, and I was like happy he joined Dignitas again. But it's like if Tomo, let's say Tomo or Tactical play versus whatever Korean challenger AD carry, they can play. It's not like they got shit on by them. It's like they can be fine versus like full Korean challengers. But I think now, when League of Legends changed the patch, it's not like one person can carry the game. Like I think 2014, 2013, something like that. That time, one champion can literally kill five people.
Yeah.
Like one Ari just like have 8 kills, just killing five people and they're still alive. That time was like really insane. But I think Riot nerf and nerf. So now what teams do is like they literally group as a five, get dragon, get objective together, get turret together. So I think the game is not like you can carry it by yourself. You need your teammate to make sure to win the game. So I think when players start to be cocky, it's like, hey, I was rank one. Like I could be cocky this time even, I was rank
Mhm.
one in Korea. I can 1v5, I can shooting on like 2v2 ball, whatever. But I know with my experience, it's like it doesn't work that way. I think rank one means for me is it's like individually, of course it means I'm better than someone, but
Mhm.
I think rank one means in solo queue it's like I can play with anyone to win. Like, I can play with some one trick guy, I can play with like some random, Chinese guy in Korea solo queue. It doesn't matter. I just do my best to win the game, like just typing or like, ping them in better way. And that kind of proves that I'm rank one. I don't know about other role. I think maybe if you're a Chobi, you play mid or you play top. Yeah, maybe you can 1v5, but I think rank one support means that I I always look for harmony. It's not like I can engage by myself. I just like win the game by myself. It's like uh especially I think this year last year when I played well since out of army, Rare was randomly remake, so I had to play on the champion. But it's like that champion is like when you flash your ult inside, if no one follow, I'm killing myself. I'm losing the game by myself, right?
Yeah.
So I play like 600 games on Rail, and then I got rank one with it. But that kind of made me like think like how to engage with like my teammates, like when to go and when to not go. It's like I need to look at my teammates like always, and then I just sometimes I should go by myself with my decision. Sometimes I should listen to my team. When one person say back, I just okay, even though I believe this is right, he think it's not, so I just like listen to him, even though he's like random master guy, because it doesn't matter. Everyone should jump into the fight, but if I don't listen to one guy, it's just like kind of trolling. So yeah, I mean IMT expectation is not good, but I think what I want to do is like harmony always better than one individual. I don't know. There's some Chinese word. It's like 10 stick is better than one something. That I don't know the English one, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can say it in Korea. But yeah.
You can
So
say it in
yeah,
Korean. I can put the translation.
I mean, like, I always believe group is better than individual, and I think that's also what I learned from military. It's like why I respect people who went to military, even in USA or Korea, whatever country. to protect their country, it's like they have their job, and then League of Legends is like you can ping, you can say something, you can actually like change your teammates' play, but military wise, it's like sometimes your how to say your thing's not gonna work. Sometimes
Yeah,
you cannot communicate,
in the
but
radio, yeah.
yeah, in the radio or whatever, because there is some EMP, something happen, whatever. But what you can do is you just need to trust. You just need to trust your team, your other soldier gonna do their job. It's like, sometimes you're Mia ping in solo queue, right?
Uh-huh.
It means like in real war, it's like someone say, "Hey, there's one soldier just randomly gone." If you don't say it, maybe he go to your backside, you die, right? And then like I kind of like think that way. It's like if I don't, sometimes support randomly Mia and they go mid and they kill my mid. It's like it means I killed my mid. It's not like I blame my mid. It's like, hey, why you die from support gank? I could blame, but it's like after I realized that shit, it's like, yeah, I killed my mid because I didn't call the Mia. Like if this is real war, I'm actually killing people not calling Mia, even though I know that. So it's like now I'm getting more accountability. That is
Mhm.
that word?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like if my team losing, I'm not blaming my team or whatever. I'm gonna blame myself that I didn't make the call. So I think that's kind of like, when I get rank one in Korea, what I type was like I always say sorry. It's like sometimes my teammates say like, why you are sorry? I say because I didn't call. I know that's bad, but I didn't stop you. So I always say sorry, and then uh, I don't know. It's kind of some type of philosophy. It's like when I say sorry, and then they say they're more sorry, and then after that few sentence in solo queue, it's like everyone just try to win like harder than before. So I think sometimes you can blame your teammates, but when you say good words or when you just admit your fault, your team just willing to win more than before. So I just wanna build that kind of culture for my team.
That's really cool. I like how you sort of see League of Legends as actually like a military. It's like if the support is missing, then I don't say anything. You have to take accountability. That's
Yeah.
um, I think that's probably very unique. Not many people have like obviously went to military, came back and played. There's like Score, but he didn't come back. He went back to coaching. Um, but that's very fascinating that you say that. Um, I guess my next question is because IMT doesn't have a lot of expectations, it might be easier and more comfortable. Like on FlyQuest, Vikla and Prince had a lot of pressure to be first. They started off 8 and 0, right? They started off really
Yeah.
hot. Everyone was saying they're the ones that are going to win. They're going to go to MSI. Um, and obviously that didn't happen. With IMT, you don't have that many expectations. And you talk about harmony, right? Harmony is also, I don't know if you play chess at all, but
Mm-hmm.
in chess, it's a very important concept as you get better of your piece harmony, right? You can't just use your pieces randomly. You have to have all your pieces like doing something together. If you have some pieces on a side not doing anything, you don't have chess harmony. You need to get harmony. And so it's a very important concept. And I find it very good that you're thinking that way, that you want to play as a team and not just focus on your individual performance. But then I also worry like if you're so focused on, playing together as a team and, the macro of the game and engaging and whatnot, does that also take away from time where you can focus on yourself and try to be, the best support? Learning, if new champions come out, if Hui support is a thing, for example, learning that. How do you balance like working, learning as a team, and just improving by yourself, especially when solo queue isn't Korean solo queue, right? You have extra ping and stuff like that.
I think I think when I was in Korea, it's like some people ask me, randomly add me and they like ask me some questions. And then when they talk about my rank one or high challenger like for like years, and then what I say is like for me, solo queue is kind of like SAT, the test. It's
Mm.
like if you understand the game better, and then if you understand the champion, how to function, how to use it flash or whatever, it's like they give you your score. It's like if you're a challenger, you are 0.1%, in the server. It's just giving you a score. It doesn't mean you are that much great. It means that you just like got the success of on the test. So it's like when I get rank one, it means that it doesn't mean like I'm great guy. It means that for this patch, I'm higher than anyone on the test. I understand the rare Rakan Alistar, the meta champion better than you, because I study a lot and then I try to understand the meta better. So I draft better. I talk to them better. That just a kind of score for me. So it's like, when you are young in some middle school or elementary school, when you get 100 score, you just happy. You didn't get cocky for that. It's just like, wow, I work hard, so I got this score. Wow, I feel so good. But I'm not, get overreact like, oh, I'm the best, I'm the better than you. What the fuck? I think with my experience, it's like, you know, the reason why people like League of Legends is also they're patching every weeks, every 2 weeks or 4 weeks, new champion coming out, new item. Now it's new map, new
Yeah.
Baron. Like
Mm.
today I play CQ, like I have no idea what to buy. Like you know, I just like play. I just like one kill at base, and I'm reading for 1 minute, and then oh hey guys, I'm sorry. Okay, I was reading the patch, and then like but it's like they randomly change the SAT rule and they're like, oh, you need to study this subject, you need to study this subject. So yeah, I'm just like studying hard and then I just wish I can get, better score. It's not like, I'm better than you. So it's like, we have like just 2 weeks, like 3 weeks before SS, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of like time run, like speed running. It's like in 3 weeks, who gonna study better? Who gonna like which team study better? And that gonna show on stage on LCS. It's like maybe oh wow Olleh get new item build and then, oh he studied better. That's why he won. I want that type of guy. It's like people can see that I put more effort than other people and yeah, I think I just like look for that stuff. It's not like I'm just like try to be better.
How do you? It seems like you're having fun. How do you keep that passion of playing League of Legends after so many years? I mean, you've been playing since what 2014, like in pain gaming, I
It
think.
was 2013
2013.
KT.
Oh,
Yeah,
ah, that's
I
right. You were
joined
on KT first.
2013 KT and then 2014 Brazil Pain Gaming. Yeah,
Yeah, so you've been playing for like 10, 11 years now. How do you
yeah.
like still feel have fun playing the game and want to compete? Like, where does that drive come from?
I think uh I enjoyed like going to other country, when I was younger, in Korea and then in Brazil, in Taiwan, I'm moving and then that kind of like, boosting me. It's like I play League of Legends and then I learning new culture. I get to know what other people, I study new language. And then I think in NA, 2017 I joined IMT. We went to wars and then I start to build build up. But I think I lost my passion one time. It was 2018 after I quit Team Liquid. I lost my passion. But that time, I was thinking like, oh, let's just be streamer or just go to army. I was thinking about it. But Golden Guardians gave me offer, and then I was like, ah, should I go? Because I didn't feel that much passion, but I decided to go again. And then in Golden Guardians, it was like for me, my team was like usually was the last place before I joined. I think the pain gaming before I joined, it was a kind of last place, and then before I joined HKES in Taiwan was kind of last place. And then IMT, I think IMT was the only one team was like kind of good, had good success. And then I joined TL 2018, but before we, 2018 tier was the last place every time. So it's like, and then next year I joined Golden Guardians, which was the last place, and then I have to, make it work. So 2017 IMT went to Wars, 2018, wow, 2 wins, LCS, and then Golden Guardians we made first playoff. It's just like I have to overcome. When I usually join the kind of last place team. So yeah, I mean, this time is kind of same. Like I can see,
That's
like,
right.
but fun fact in my life is like 2017 Finnish World Championship, come back home, and then my team was gone. My home was gone.
That's
What the
right.
fuck?
Yeah.
And then last year I finished army. I back to normal life, and then Golden Guardians just gone. My former home just gone. I'm like, where's my home? My team is just gone. And yeah, IFT, yeah, fortunately gave me offers. I joined IFT. Somehow my home just like, still there. And then but when I look at IFT last place, like, for 3 years something, it's just like, damn, it's a new start again. I feel like I'm coming back like 2017. So with two rookies, so I wanna let's fucking do it. It's more fun.
That's awesome. Do you find yourself like you're a leader, in-game leader?
I think that one was I was thinking a lot in army because when I joined army, I was the oldest guy. Like literally of like 300 like people or 1000 people, I was the oldest guy. And then one time, for first month everyone just joined from nowhere, and then they just like start to learn how to be a soldier. And then I think after 20 days, we all group up together, like 1,000 people, kind of 1,000 people were there. And then there's a big boss, a big general saying, "Who's the oldest guy? Hands up." And I was like, just hands up like this. And then, some guy was 20, some guy, they were like 10 people 1 year younger than me. And then they were like, hands up. And then the general saying, like, "No, you guys are not." You hands up, so I said hands up. And then yeah, I realized it's like everyone was like birth year was 02. Why I'm 94. So it's like usually 8 years gap. So
Wow.
after 1 month I moved to, it's just like, I don't know how to say it. It's just my own military place. I went there, I joined there, and my people is like literally 8 years younger than me. Like literally everyone. But and then my senior was like, they are like 7 years younger than me, and then
Oh
I have to
wow.
follow, but I have to follow them anyway. That's a rule. So one thing I learned is like I have to keep my ego. I shouldn't think that I'm better than this guy or whatever, because it's the rule in military. I have to follow anyway. If he say just go there, I just need to go. I don't need to think, and that kind of good for me. I keep my ego. And the second one was, everyone is young, but only thing that I can prove that I'm better person is like my personality. Like I think leadership is also, it's not like I want to be leader. It's like when I do the right thing for a long time, people admit me. It's like one day, um everyone just have to vote who gonna be the leader of the group, and then everyone just kind of saying it's Jusang. But I have to leave the military art, so I have to finish the service. So I should say no, and then but that means like in army you cannot use your money to kind of tempt other people or whatever. You can only gain other people's heart with your act, your word, and that actually like changed my mind because once you join as a pro player, you start to get fame and money, and then sometime your point of view you kind of change. It's like maybe words is like by money or whatever in the fame you. But what I learned is like it's still, even though there's money or fame stuff, it's still human to human. So I think as a human, I just try to be like better version of myself every day, and I always say sorry if I, even though I think I'm right, if other people seems like having bad day, I just try to get more wisdom. I
Mm.
and then I once I start to realize wisdom means a lot, I start to listen to older people. And before I never listened to older people. It's like, hey, fucking boomers, why they're trying to teach me or something. I was that cocky because some in Korea some people saying like if you listen to your parents, you will never get succeed. Some there are like
Oh.
some sentence like that because some people who make own path usually get success. So I was yeah, maybe I just do my way. I don't want to listen to other people, but now I think experience matters a lot. So I randomly go to convenience store and then I talk to a 50 years old guy and they just like ask him about the marriage stuff. It's just like, and then we were just talking like for like 2 hours and then he just like, I don't know. Then I say thank you. You gave me some time. It was like 2 a.m. I my randomly solo queue stopped, so I went down and then drink. He gave me free coffee, and then
Oh, nice.
because we are, yeah, I just opened my mind and talked to him, and then he said he's really happy talking with me, and then he gave me free coffee like 3 times, and I was like,
Oh.
hey, this is 2 a.m. But yeah, we just want to talk. So yeah, I think now I'm more open mind and like listen to people, and I think military is actually good. It's like, I don't know, I learn a lot, so you know I I kind of recommend to join military. It's kind of like make me better person. But my routine was great, but now I just kind of throwing on my good routines. But
Ah, no, you can't do
yeah,
that.
yeah, but yeah, I try to settle down again because it's today. Today is my first day in NA, so yeah, I need to like work out and then some stuff that I didn't do for months by getting rank one. But yeah, I mean, human like try to be better human being. It's just my purpose is just try to be better person. It's not. I think winning is like gonna come if I make a better team culture and do my job well. Then yeah, I mean if my team is better than your team, I have to win. And I'm not gonna say something like you are a bad player or whatever. I think my job is just make my team better, and that's all. Like I don't look at other teams. They have better names or whatever. We have no names or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's like we are a team, and yeah, if my team is losing, I'm losing.
Mhm.
And before Olleh was like, I'm rank one. Why my team is losing? I'm engaging it so perfectly. I'm still losing. What the fuck, my team? I would be like that. But now my style is like, if even though I engage better or whatever, my team lose is my I lose, and then I'm gonna find out what I should done better instead of pointing out other people.
No, I really like that. It seems like really military has made you into like a better person, like all around, whether it's like a teammate or accountability. It seems like going to the military really opened your perspective. And it's funny you say that you went at like 2 a.m. and you were talking to the guy in the convenience store. When I was in Korea in 2019, um, I would go to like these random little tiny restaurants and there would be like this ajumma and she'd be like making food and then I start talking to her and they'd be really impressed that it's a foreigner in Korea and whatnot and they would just give me they're always very 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 nice. They would always give me like free food and like extra drink and stuff like that and I don't drink like alcohol or beer or anything but they always try to give me mekju
Yeah,
at certain places. I'm like, oh, I don't drink. And they're like, well, I'm like,
yeah,
I don't drink.
yeah,
So I definitely believe it that I feel like older people in Korea, at least my experience, is that they've been very generous and they like talking and just talking about their experience. I didn't know that there was a saying that if you listen to your parents, you you're not going to succeed. I hadn't heard that before, but that's very interesting. My last question is there anything that you want to say to the fans? Anything, any message you have after coming back? You know, you left NA a long time ago. Any message to the fans?
Um, I mean, I when I think about my past, it's like I didn't actually like communicate with my fans well. It's like I was actually living by myself, and then I tried to put myself into isolation. It's like because I believe that that was the way to succeed. But you know, in army, I learned that you should work with people, and then you should know how to like work better with people, and then how to talk to other people. And this world is not built by one guy. Maybe some people say it's God, but it's there are like still people kind of build a constructor, and then like some people selling something. We are there for each other. So now I learn it's like my success is not by myself. My rank one doesn't mean anything. Even my rank one is kind of saying that my teammates play for me. It's like if my teammates were trolling every game, I couldn't get the rank one.
My
So
team is troll every game.
yeah, I
I'm
mean,
kidding.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, my success or even I join IMT, it doesn't mean that I did by myself. I think when I joined IMT, there were people in IMT, someone who think I'm good guy, is good fit. That's why I could join. It's not like I got rank, of course I should join. It's not. So yeah, now I see more things than before. Like I kind of try to get more wisdom. I'm trying to reading some books, but still have a lot way to go. But I think in the future, who knows? I can be head coach, or I can be maybe I want to do some business one day. I don't know what's going on, but I think if you have a better perspective and better version of yourself, then you can be successful in any job, I believe. So what I can do is like I'm professional gamer. I have to listen to my people, my team, and then I got successful in here. And then yeah, you kind of mentioned that Joy
Hmm.
is my coach now. He's live there, but yeah, like one time, my manager telling me that, oh, thank you, Olleh. You listen to Joey very well. And then, well, I say why? And then he say because he was your sub player or whatever. He was kind of worried that I'm not gonna listen to him. And then I say,
I was worried too.
dude,
Yeah.
dude, I was in military. I follow senior. How to say wait, let me I need to say this one. Wait. There was a yeah. Okay, there is a company commander.
Uh huh.
It is a there is a three kind of not star, three diamond guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so that guy is kind of group leader of the guy, but he was 1 year younger than me. He was 1 year younger than
That's
me,
crazy.
but his level is so high, so I have to follow him. That's the rule. Even though he's younger than me, it doesn't matter. So I mean, for now, he's my coach. I'm the player. Of course, I need to follow my coach. It's not like I'm better than you or something. It's the constructor. It's the team. Your coach and the player. So my age doesn't matter. I'm just like, oh, I'm player. Teach me something. So yeah, and then because I'm listening to my coach well, I believe my other young kids players gonna listen to my coach better because I'm kind of showing good example. So that's how I wanna build my team. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm excited. I'm a Shopify Rebellion fan, so when you
Hmm.
play Shopify, I'm gonna be cheering for Shopify. But when you play against anyone else, I'll be cheering for you guys, because
Okay, thank you.
yeah, I'm a fan from way back since you were playing on Pain. So I'm happy that you're back in the LCS. So
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Wait, are you living in LA?
No,
Oh, you're living east.
yeah, East Coast.
When you gonna come to Asians? You gonna fly to watch one time, no?
When you make it to finals, I'll come.
Make it to final. You come?
Yeah, I'll come.
Okay, okay. You gonna post on YouTube, right?
Yeah, of
You're
course.
worried? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
I'll
Okay,
I'll,
let's
I'll buy
see.
a IMT Olleh shirt, and I'll come
Okay,
come to LCS and I'll cheer. Even if you're playing against Shopify, I'll cheer.
okay, okay, okay. That's it. That's it.
Thank you for watching. Olleh was a treat to interview. Make sure to tweet at him some positive words and encouragement, and hit that subscribe button for more.